5 minutes till the event starts. Festivities will begin in 4 minutes. Three minutes till the fun gets underway.
And we'll be ready to go. One more minute and we're gonna get going.
it's time for the event to begin.
How you doing? It's good to see you tonight. Welcome to Friends and Deeds annual dinner, Reimagined. Yeah, there's no dinner tonight. There's no getting together of a whole bunch of people in one room. Who wants that anyway, right? It's nice to be alone. Tonight we're all about the entertainment. I just threw this on, something I found in the back of my closet. But tonight, it's all about you and the donations you're able to give to help Friends Indeed fill that gap that other programs can't seem to do. We do it in a special way. You cool cats are going to have an opportunity tonight to donate your money, bid in a silent auction, just have a lot of fun. We're going to make fools of ourselves tonight, all for your entertainment. But for right now, let me tell you, if you bought a table at the last annual dinners, why don't you just pick up the phone now and just donate that money to fund the mission? Phones are open. We're going to take your calls all throughout the night, and then later we'll check on the status and see how cool you cats were with donating your money to fund the mission, to help Friends Indeed, because it goes for a great cause. It goes for helping with the furniture donations. It goes for car repair. It goes for people being able to pay their bills. Imagine if you couldn't decide whether you're going to buy groceries or buy your medication. We help fill that gap. So tonight, it's your night to shine and be able to help out Friends Indeed with your donations, your time, and your generosity. So now, let's turn it over to Sarah, who's going to do some things in the bathroom. Take that the way you want.
I'm hiding here in the bathroom at Friends Indeed office. I'm hiding in here because it's the only place I can get any peace. Sarah, I need some information about that budget. We have a board meeting coming up, and we got to get that budget ready. Sarah? They're great, but the noise. It's not even all of them. Staggered schedule, but I can't think. Stupid COVID, so I'm hiding. I'm hiding in the bathroom. I've got food, I've got water. Sneak out every once in a while for coffee refills. But there's only one bathroom in this office, just one for all of us. So you know it's only a matter of time before someone's gonna want this room. For months, and I mean months, I was in here every day, all by myself at the office. Lonely, so lonely. I was depressed. I was missing the staff, missing people. I was an extrovert with no people. It's terrible. Then the governor opened up the state a bit, and now they're back. They're back, and I found out I can't think anymore with people around.
Is that you in there? I've checked the whole office and everyone's accounted for but you.
See what I'm talking about? See?
Hey, I got a U-Haul out here full of stuff. I can't all of it myself.
I missed her. I actually missed her.
Also,
She was
I
gone.
need your
Can you
help
believe that?
measuring these mattresses. I've got to figure out which ones are queens and which ones are fulls. My arm span's not that long. The sheets are a mess. You know I can't fold fitted sheets. Wake up! I know you're in there. U-Haul, sheets, mattresses.
Stupid COVID. I tried working from home. I really did. I still do one day a week, but there's a lot of distractions at home. Catherine, the dog, quilting projects, TV. So many distractions. We moved this summer too. Moved to Ipsy. Met a lot of my neighbors in Ipsy. Nice people. Brought us cookies and fresh tomatoes. But I don't think I would recognize any of them on the street. They all look like bandits. Masked bandits. I don't know if I can trust them. Masked bandit neighbors. Stupid COVID.
Sarah!
once again, hey Sarah, hey, Sarah, I know you're here, and there's, you contaminated the recycling again.
Oh, jeez. Suzanne, I missed her. While she was gone, I missed her.
Hey Sarah, come on. This is getting heavy, and I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
Help me. Help me.
We have a recycling tutorial again, and because there's like napkins and other stuff, you know, we really gotta do something about this pretty soon, and besides, I really gotta go.
I think I might have to make a break for it. Try to get out the back door. Take my provisions and get away from here. Can't think. Stupid COVID.
Thank you, Sarah. Might I say, in a word, wow. Question about that, though. Why the mask? You're in the bathroom all day? Why wear a mask? Is it second nature, or is Sarah just that dedicated to fighting COVID and staying in place? What better place to spend your day, all day, than in the bathroom? Shoot, Friends Indeed bathroom has a bidet. I've found myself staying in there a little bit longer than sociably acceptable. Just saying. And you got to give it to Sarah and her dedication. If she spends the whole day in the bathroom but yet still sporting that Friends Indeed shirt, that's dedication and love. That's Sarah. One of the unfortunate things about this Reimagined annual dinner is we don't get to see you. We love you. We'd like to put a face to a voice and shake your hand and just mingle with you, but we can't. But we've taken care of that. Why don't you send us a text and share your own stay-in-place story, or, better yet, send us a selfie of what your house and everyone in your home is looking like while you're watching this. We'd love to see you. It'd be wonderful. The silent auction, it's ending at 7:45, and boy, we've got some real sexy stuff we're giving away. We're giving away a lot of great items, giving away a TV, Over the Edge spot. And let me tell you about Over the Edge. I went over the edge. That's right. Sexy and brave. Hopeful package right here. It was exciting. It was fun. And they raised a lot of money, met a lot of great people, and had a really good time. So, that Over the Edge spot, look for it. Auction for it. You'll love it. Also giving away gift card packages. And at the end, we're giving away some art. You'll hear about that in the next segment. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name's Katie. I graduated from Grand Valley State University in April of this year, 2020. I graduated with my degree in illustration, and so I have been working on that and fine-tuning my skills lately. I prefer to work narratively, so I like to illustrate stories and depict emotions, or even catchphrases. So with my time during quarantine, I've been working on broadening my skills and working on some design work. So Friends Indeed is a really good opportunity to continue to build my skills and work for a great cause. So I hope you guys enjoy.
My name is Hunter Bosley, and I am an Ypsilanti local artist. I do black and white ink portraits, I do fine line work and pointillism, and I do other custom black and white designs. My work has been featured in coffee shops around Ypsi and in First Friday events. I really hope that you enjoy the piece that I donated today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sam Boguts. I'm one of the artists that donated to the fundraiser. Some stuff about me: I have a degree in illustration from Grand Valley State, and I am hoping to do concept art and game design. That's usually what I work on and what my previous work experience has been with. So working on video games and movies and doing set design and stuff like that. But I hope that you guys enjoy the work that I created for the fundraiser, and please be generous with your donations. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Suzanne. I'm the Circles Program Coordinator. Have you ever felt frustrated when you heard about a single mom, who has to choose between paying the rent and keeping her lights on, or maybe between buying medicine and feeding her family? You can send a check, and you probably already do, but you feel like somehow that's just a Band-Aid and not really the solution. You know that much more is needed. Well, Circles is a program that connects people. It makes friendships between those who have and those who are struggling to make ends meet. In Circles, that single mom I just mentioned is not left to fend for herself. She's given enough help so that she doesn't have to go back to that food pantry at all, because she can put food on the table already by herself. She's given 2 allies to help break down these overwhelming problems into manageable steps. She's given staff to help connect her with resources she needs, and a caring community that surrounds her and links her up with new people, new job opportunities, new educational situations, and also expands her network. Let me give you an example. Deanna hated her job in a factory as a toilet bowl assembly worker. And 5 minutes with Deanna and you would know why. When she first started Circles, she had no budget, no idea how to track her money, had been the victim of a payday predatory loan scam for a car, and really only had a vague idea how to obtain her dream of becoming a sign language interpreter someday. Her allies helped her untangle her debt and improve her credit. They researched school costs and curriculum, and she got accepted into a college that has a great sign language interpreting program, and then was able to move to where her new school is, find an apartment because she saved enough money both for the rent and the security deposit. And then she even landed a job for $15 an hour that's allowing her to go to school full time.
Besides myself, who has the program impacted in my life? So my sisters are in the program, obvious. A number of my friends hold themselves a lot more accountable. They're able to make goals, and just from watching me do it, they feel like they've learned a lot as well. And then I also had the opportunity to do the predator lending panel and talk about my experience using a payday lender, and that platform was very scary for me, but I got a lot of good feedback and it felt good to do it. So the Circles program has changed a numerous amount of things in my life, and having this community that will always be with me, it's a good feeling. Thank you, Circles, Washtenaw. It was a great go around.
So if you want to help transform our community, and if you want to support people like Deanna, I encourage you to support the Circles program. Your generosity will be put to really good use. Or you can consider being an ally and making a lifelong friendship with someone that will change you as much as it also offers hope to someone who's struggling. No one can do everything, but everyone can do something.
Thank you. Thank you for donating.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for donating.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for donating.
Hi, everybody. I'm Charlie Rohrig of the RFD Boys Bluegrass Band, and it's my honor to have a part in this virtual Friends Indeed annual dinner. I became aware of Friends Indeed many years ago when Dave and Anya Siglin invited the RFD Boys to become Whole sponsors at the annual golf fundraiser. This, along with my family foursome, has become a wonderful annual tradition. There are many reasons for our continued support of Friends Indeed. We love the mission, identifying the cracks in the services offered by other organizations and filling them. More generally, the staff at Friends Indeed are people who spend their days helping other people. At this moment in time, when selfishness and looking out for number one are often glorified, it's particularly rewarding and important to support people helping other people. Bottom line, we are so grateful for the existence of Friends Indeed. With that, we offer up our just completed recording of Tom Petty's Won't Back Down. It features Dan Rohrig on lead vocals and guitar, Willard Spencer on banjo, Paul Shapiro on bass, Dave Mosier on fiddle and mandolin, and me filling in the cracks. I hope you enjoy it. Stay safe, and please keep supporting Friends Indeed.
Gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground. And I won't back down. Won't back down. Just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Won't back down. Hey, I will stand my ground. And I won't back down.
With the introduction of the COVID funding, we were luckily able to assist a young couple, both of whom lost their jobs due to the COVID virus. One was in the restaurant industry as a cook, working 2 jobs. He was dismissed from both of his positions, and she was in healthcare. Due to being a home health aide, the hours were unpredictable and their income just wasn't sustainable the way it was. They also had several children to worry about. They were able to receive a half a month's rent from us, which did prevent their eviction. We were able to assist a gentleman with a almost $600 back balance to Xfinity. Typically, that is not something that we would pay, but due to COVID and having a child in the home, there was a necessity for internet usage so that she could continue to attend school. We were able to get that taken care of for him so he would not be disconnected and his daughter's school would not be interrupted.
Well, welcome to Friends and Deeds Annual Dinner Reimagined. We're here at the call center and we're here live. Let's take care of some housekeeping right now, some technical difficulties in case you're experiencing them. If the screen freezes, that's okay. That's called buffering. Let it buffer and it'll come back online and you won't miss anything, maybe a couple seconds here or there, but nothing major. If the screen goes dark, that's on our end. And we have a technical expert here who is working diligently to keep things going smooth as they have so far. And just hang out and we'll get it back up and running. If you're having trouble calling in to the call center, just keep trying. The phones will be ringing and calls will be coming in, but we will take your call. If you want to text, you can certainly text. The number is always on the screen or at the bottom of the screen or back at the live homepage for the Annual Dinner Reimagined website. You can do that. Also, reminder, we want some selfies. As Leisure Suit Scott said in the first segment, we want you to send in some selfies so we can get some pictures of the people who are watching. It's exciting to see everybody who's a part of it. The auction is coming up. It's going on right now, but it will be ending at 7:45. So get online and donate on the items that we have. Right now, where we stand with the big 3 items on the auction, we have the Over the Edge spot sitting at $600, the $500 Nordstrom Rack gift card and wine package at $450, and the marble table. Wow, marble table's already up to $520. So there is the floor of those items that we need you to bid on to raise some money. And right now, as I look at the screen, we're almost already at the $16,000 mark, and that is fantastic. We really appreciate that. So thank you for joining us. It's exciting to be here.
So what's going to happen along the way is we're going to have a few mini goals. I hear Scott is going to be the victim of a reward.
Yeah.
If we reach $20,000, Scott, what's going to happen?
Apparently, I'm going to get a pie in the face.
Oh.
I'm going to get a pie in the face, but Sarah's not off the hook either, because $20,000 later, at the $40,000 mark, we're going to have what, Sarah?
Yeah. No matter what Lori says, this will not be a week long, but you're going to get to see me out and about. Oh, look, there I am in this hippie outfit bought for me by the lovely Annual Dinner Committee, out running errands in Ypsilanti, dressed as a 60s hippie. Isn't that nice?
That's really good.
It's the hair.
Better you than me, is what I'm thinking.
Well, you know, we got a lot of silliness, but the reason that we're doing this is because of our mission, and we know you support it. It's all really, really about helping the most vulnerable members of our community and building community to end poverty. That's our mission, and we know that's why you're here.
Yep. And that's why we're here, and we're glad to have you. Thank you very much.
You've had a chance to see the artwork up for auction. Let's take a moment to highlight the other items you can bid on. To start off, we have 3 unique gift card centerpieces. The Shop Hard and Eat Well bouquet is perfect for treating yourself or a special someone to a day of retail and food therapy. The Hail to the Victors bouquet features an M-Den gift card along with certificates for shopping and dining. The Shopping Spree and Chill wine set features a $500 Nordstrom gift card, a bottle of Keenan 2014 Zinfandel, and a unique Portuguese ceramic wine cooler. We also have a variety of books featuring photography by Dale Fisher available. Dale primarily works up in a helicopter throughout the year, which makes for some impressive shots of Michigan. You can bid on any of the 4 individual books or a collection of all 4. If you're redecorating, bid on the lovely marble top table. This sleek piece of furniture would be a classy addition to any part of the home. If you want to upgrade your entertainment setup, consider bidding on the high-definition flat-screen TV. The TV is 32 inches wide and features Wi-Fi capability and a variety of sound options. To wrap things up, we have an over-the-edge 2021 spot up for auction. This is your chance to secure a spot rappelling down the Graduate Ann Arbor next October. This year's participants needed to raise at least $1,000 for the experience, while the spot in the silent auction starts at $600. That is a surefire deal. To bid on any of our silent auction items, simply click on the picture or Bid Now button, enter your information, and click the Place Bid button. Don't forget to get your bids in by 7:45.
Hello, Peter Spice here. Just coming home for lunch. I'm going to make me a fromage grillé avec tomate. And as my old cooking buddies used to say, Gordon Ramsay and Wolfgang Puck, Julia Childs, going all the way back to the Galloping Gourmet, the 3 ingredients of making a wonderful meal are your accent, your intensity, and a big long name for the dish. Otherwise, we're just going to make a grilled cheese with tomato. But no, we're going to make a fromage grillé avec tomate. So come over here. Let's look at the ingredients that we have. The best thing to use, the best bread. Oh, it smells good. I've had this out resting all day long. Tomato, best color, red. And then some American cheese with the cellophane still on. We will take that off later. So, let's cut ourselves some tomato. Nice and thin. Nice and slow. There we are. Some butter. Slap that on the bread. Oh, that looks good. Times 2. Now, let's assemble the sandwich. Intensity. First, the fromage. One, not enough. Two, 3 slices of cheese, the tomato, and the bread. Put them into our panini oven. And we cook. Now, the best thing to have with the fromage grillé à tomate, Cheetos. Let's plate the Cheetos. Wonderful, wonderful. That's beautiful, beautiful. Check on the sandwich. Not yet.
Mr. Spice, I think your sandwich's done.
All right, let's check the sandwich. Let's see how good it looks. Oh, doesn't that look scrumptious? Now, how do I, Peter Spice, world-renowned cook with intensity and an accent, take this delicious sandwich to the next level? Well, there's only one thing to do. Cut it. Now, you take it, you serve it up on a plate. Take the other piece. At an angle like this. And there you have fromage grillé avec tomate with a side of chili Cheetos. Thank you.
I just wanted to thank Friends Indeed for getting furniture through them 2 different times, and I don't know how else I would have done it if it wasn't for them. I know the family would have been sleeping on the floor for a while, so they really came through with mattresses and dressers. So I thank you guys, and I hope that you guys continue to get the funding and the volunteers needed to continue doing what you do and helping out others in the community. So again, I say thank you.
So what do you think Friends Indeed was able to do for you?
Oh my gosh, I did not have beds for my sons. So they were sleeping on the couch, and my youngest one didn't want to sleep on the couch. It was just the couch is in a horrible shape, and there's like a 2-seater one, and he really didn't fit. And so he would end up sleeping with me, which I didn't think was appropriate, but he didn't want to sleep there. So I didn't have beds for them, and I can't afford beds. So I called you guys, and you guys found beds for me, and they loved them. When I got, I'm sorry.
No,
when I got them, I didn't think like beds would be so exciting, but they were so excited for the beds. We were at the skate park, which they loved to go to the skate park, Ann Arbor Skate Park, and my youngest son was like, I just want to go home and lay on my bed. I love my bed. He kept wanting to go home and lay on his bed. He was so excited. Both of them were so excited. They spent more time on their beds than doing anything else. They were just really excited. So I'm very thankful for the beds.
People have benefited from me having a car because of Friend Indeed helping me in various ways. For example, my brother got into a serious near-fatal car accident, and he was in the hospital, and I was able to visit him. Like, without my car, I wouldn't have been able to visit him. Without my car, I wouldn't have been able to go to work every day. I would have been able to, like, rely on some friends and family, but not, like, every single day where that's what I needed, you know? So my brother definitely benefited because I was able to see him in the hospital, you know, and at that time, like, anything could have happened. Like, he could have passed away. He could have, like, they were still, like, you know, they had to run a bunch of tests on him that took a while, and, like, anything could have happened to him, you know, when he was in the ICU. So it's just, like, I'm happy that I was able to see my brother because of having my transportation to the hospital.
Well, I've been without a car for quite a while.
And I use the services, the A-Ride services, to get me back and forth to my doctor's appointments. Sometimes it's difficult because of they might be short-staffed, and sometimes I've missed an appointment. So I was here, and I came here because I needed some mattresses for my home. And I was talking with one of the staff members, and they were telling me about the services that they offered. So someone had mentioned that they had a service for automobiles. And so I asked if I could put my name on the waiting list. So, yeah. My mother's 78 years young, and I am right now in the process of moving her here with me. Excuse me, she has some health problems, and she can no longer live alone. So I've had a few changes in my household. I had my granddaughter, and she's now with her mom, and so now my mom is coming, and it would definitely help so that I could get her to and from her doctor's appointments as well as my own.
Hi, you all. My name is Will Jones. I am a resident of Ypsilanti and a local creative, and I'm excited to have written and to be sharing this piece with you called Reimagined on behalf of the folks at Friends Indeed. So hope that you enjoy and that we can raise a lot of well-deserved resources on behalf of this organization. It's like unzipping a familiar yet broken zipper, and then separating the strands, creating as much distance between them as possible, fighting against the magnetic compulsion to bring the familiar back together, and finding the strength to let one fall to the ground. So what to do with the one that's still in your hand? Maybe you cobblestone it, filling the gaps with the chalk dust outline of hopscotch blocks, flooding empty space with the sounds of ice cream trucks, little girl giggles, and the soles of tiny toes touching pavement. Maybe you reach back into yourself on the infinitesimal scale and grab the double helix of resilience, perseverance, beauty, ingenuity, adaptation, creativity, and raw strength that science calls deoxyribonucleic acid, and unwinding it to take the broken zipper's place. Maybe it's taking an oak tree and stripping back the layers of bark, xylem and phloem, interwoven lattices of carbon and chlorophyll until you get to the center ring, to the acorn at its core, plucking it out and placing it in the richest, darkest, wormiest, primordial, old-growth soil you can find, whispering while you nurture it. Don't be an acorn. Don't be an oak tree. Be food. Be shelter and shade. Be our lungs and filter. Be cardstock, be 2x4s, firewood and sawdust, be tables, chairs, bed frames, and baskets, be sap, be wind chimes, be life, be inspiration to future generations, be vast and innumerable in measure, be one. But do not be an oak tree. Whisper and wait to see if it grows into an oak anyway, or becomes something altogether different. It's building a sandcastle, flawed and cracked but beautiful, with slightly crumbling battlements, ramparts, a seashell drawbridge, a kingdom created from grain and gravel. And then watching a wave crash over it in graceful devastation, then staring as the tide recedes at the lumpy, wet mess sitting where structure once stood, and shaping what's left into something else, something magnificent still, like a whale or a rocket ship or a tea kettle, because that's what the new thing wants to be. It's looking at the world for what it is, staring at it for so long your vision blurs, turning to watercolors, and then committing that watercolor to canvas before handing your masterpiece over to a toddler, giving them crayons and asking them to outline all the animals and numbers and shapes and objects and all the things they see in your tableau, and calling it what it is then. A world reimagined isn't fantasy, it's dream weaving, zipping a piece of the ethereal, the mystic and mystery, the cosmic clouds you land on when you shoot for the stars, to the world that's still caught in our hands. It's repurposing that oak table to become a wardrobe, a door into another world of lions and witches and Turkish delight. It's turning your hair the color of sapphires. It's grabbing a handful of sand and blowing it into glass. A world reimagined is right here, waiting for us to discover its infinite potentials. The first step is simple. Unzip. Thank you all very much. Congratulations to Friends Indeed. I hope this is a fantastic fundraiser. Please give generously. Support our community. Thank you all very much.
So I've listened to Will's poem many times now, and wow, it strikes me deeply every time. What an amazing, grateful, wonderful homegrown talent that young man is, and we're just so thankful for him. But it brings to mind so much beautiful imagery that sticks to my soul regarding the work of Friends Indeed. You know, our present and future work is tied deeply to our past, but it's also changing, and it's being reimagined. And one thing that we're reimagining is our community. You know, in 2015, Washtenaw County had the 8th worst income disparity in the country. And it's not much better now. And that doesn't benefit anyone. And we don't want to live in a community like that. We don't want to live in a county where which side of 23 you're born on or what your zip code is going to determine what your life is. And Friends Indeed is working hard to change that through our programming, through our visioning, and through you, our supporters, through your passion. We all want a better community, a kinder community, a fairer community, a community with more opportunity. We all want a county that's full of caring, that takes care of our most vulnerable, that lifts up the people who are motivated and searching and seeking, and most of all, a community that sees itself as one group of people, not two. We're going to be posting Will's poem because you should listen to it a number of times and be inspired by it. And I challenge you to hold fast to that final sentiment that says, reimagining the world is not a fantasy. It's possible, it's real, and it's within our grasp. And we can do this together. We know that you have the passion and you will support us, and we appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, we're back. Apparently, Mr. Spicer stopped by and brought us one of his fromage grillé avec tomate with a side of chili fries. So Sarah, there's yours, if you dare.
Oh, I don't think so.
I've never been on live TV, but I know not to eat anything like that on live TV. So we'll just set that aside.
Yeah, that was nice.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate your culinary skills. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is called the Fund the Mission. This is the rapid fire donation round where you come alive and you start ringing the phones and texting in and sending your donations in. And what we've done is we've broken this down into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories. We start with the larger amount, we go down to the lower amount, but don't let that stop you. Please donate as you feel willing to give, what you're able to give. And what we're going to do is we would like you to text Friends Indeed at 91999. Just put in the amount you want to pledge in your name. Again, that text number is 91999. You can call in your pledge, 734-484-4357, or you can call 734-484-7607. Okay, got that? I hope so.
And we're very close to 20,000 in Scott's pie in the face, so we need to get that over there and get her up to the $20,000 mark.
Yeah, okay. Let's go past that. Let's not concentrate on that too much. So let's go over to the first category, which is the $2,500 category. If you're able to give $2,500, please put in your pledge now. Put your name, and please, like we said, send over a selfie as well. We've already got Helena Prince, who, thank you very much, Helena, has given us $3,000. And she gives a note saying, this donation is for Fund the Mission to support the important work that Friends Indeed does in our community and our neighborhood in need. I challenge all of you, okay, Helen has given a challenge. I challenge all of you to give as much as you can to help in these difficult times. Bill Holmes has sent in a pledge. He's got a selfie too. He sent in a pledge for $3,000 and he just puts, let's roll. I like that. Bill Holmes, let's roll.
Let's roll.
You know, and then someone gave in the name of Silent Auction, $3,130. So right now we are off to a fantastic start with the $2,500 pledge category. Let's move right down. Let's take it right down. Let's go down to the next category, which is $1,000. $1,000. If you're able to give $1,000, please pledge your money to the numbers I gave you or to the text number that I gave you. Call in now. We already got Jim and Pat Robertson gave $1,000. Thank you, Jim and Pat. Very much appreciated. That is wonderful. So right now we're at the 1,000. Have you eaten any of your sandwich yet?
I'm not eating any of my sandwich at all.
You're not going to eat any of your sandwich at all?
No,
how about the Cheetos?
No, I haven't eaten the Cheetos either. But if I can say, this money that we're raising tonight is for our general operating fund. We get a lot of grants, Scott, and everybody knows we get a lot of grants, but often grants are specified for program costs, and we can't use them to pay the staff, and we can't use them to keep the lights on. I was telling somebody today it costs us $200 a month just to have our garbage picked up. So, it doesn't happen out of magic. So one of these days I'm going to support an organization and designate my pledge to dumpster pickup.
If you want to give, how much was it a month?
$200 a month.
If you want to give $200 a month, we'll put it down there that you can give it to dumpsters. How's that sound? One other thing that you might not know as a viewer, if this is the first time you're joining Friends Indeed's annual dinner, Friends Indeed doesn't get any kind of government funding. There's no coffer that the government has that Friends Indeed can dip into.
You're right.
And pull any kind of money out. Mm-hmm. And that makes things difficult in the way of raising money, but you do it all through literally donations.
Yep.
Anybody that's able to give anything that they can give, that's what keeps things going.
Yeah, and I was listening to the stories from Brittany and Sayeda about the transportation, and that's not just about donating cars, but we use money that people like you have donated to fix the cars before we give them to people, so that we're giving them roadworthy cars. So, if you were moved by that story, by those women's stories and the way those cars affected not only their own lives, but the lives of their families, then we hope that you will come at this, what were we at, $1,000 level?
We're at the 1,000, but actually I'd like to move it down to the 500 because the 500 is blowing up. Bill and Linda Mahler, $500. Peter and Martha Smith, $500. Tom and Claudia Larson, $500. Anonymous, $500. William Doms, $500. Margaret Glon, $500. Debbie and Mike Weber, $500. Jane Slider, $500. Pat Boguts, $500. So thank you, everyone. This is wonderful. This is really taking us to a whole higher level, and things are going to get done.
And this is amazing, but I have some bad news for Scott because we are now over the $20,000 mark.
Hey, so I get a pie in the face.
So wait, we'll give you a chance to take off that new suit jacket.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go down to the 250. Oh my gosh, hang on.
Can you read that many names?
Well, I have to scroll now. Ann Arbor Smiles Dental Group, $250. What you do is so important. Thank you for helping our community, especially during these challenging times. Sarah and Ross Thornburg.
Who?
Sarah and Ross Thornburg,
okay.
$250. Friends Indeed rocks.
Yes, Friends Indeed does rock.
Bob Thompson, he's got a selfie, $250. Audrey and I are proud and honored to support Friends Indeed because of their tireless efforts to support those in our community that are in need, particularly during such difficult, challenging times. Great organization with a huge, capital letters, huge heart. Kay Rocklitz, $250. Danielle Milner, $250. David Pate, $250. Gail Blaw, squeaked in there a little over, $300.
All right, Gail.
Martha and David Kershaw, $250.
Wonderful.
Audrey C. Schultz, $250. Frank Asione, $250. Sarah Tier, $250. Jason Cole, $250. I should have said this at the beginning. If I am butchering your name, I am so sorry. You'll get yours when I get my pie in the face. So you'll get your revenge when Amthus gives me a pie in the face. So this is all going for wonderful stuff. So where are we at with the thermometer on this? Do we know?
You know, I was just thinking we used to be this little steam engine that could, I think I can, Friends Indeed, but I look around now at the supporters that we have and the work that we're doing, and I am amazed at what has happened in the last few years and just so proud to be part of this organization. I hope that you guys are proud to support us too. So.
Yep. Let's go down to the 100. Latanya Fair, $100. Don and Lori Cook, doubled it, $200. God's blessings to you for all your wonderful work. Catherine Roos, $150. Thank you, Friends Indeed, for everything you're doing to be supportive to our community in need, especially now. Judy Tatum, $100. Ken and Phyllis Timmer, $100. Kristen Gasp, G-A-S-P-K-E, Gasp.
Gabsky. She's right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know your last name. I'm sorry, Kristen.
It's amazing. She answers the phone and puts her donation
and puts her money in.
That is dedication.
$100. Joy Adams, $100. Danielle Milner, $100. Gary Stahl, $100. Tom and Deborah Humphreys, $100. Angela Bird Williams, $100. Larry Sternberg, $100. Suzanne Van Dam, $100. Joni Parker, $100.
This is much better than having people's numbers. When we're
in person, it's just number. Thank you.
Now you get to say people's names.
Now I get to say their names and a selfie if they put one up.
Yeah.
Did I say amazing. I said Rhonda Weathers, $200. Norm and Barb Flinchenberg. Fichtenberg.
I was going to help you.
$100.
Thank you.
That's why you're the boss. Ann Boguts, $200. Flynn and Ty, $100. Mary Beth and Cliff Lamp, $100. Stephen Meager, $100. Tim and Peg Shannon, $200. Ken Nemirovsky.
Very good.
$200.
Very good.
Only if Ken's watching and I got everything right.
I'm sure he is.
The lovely Laura Elwert, $100.
Oh.
Alexandra Smith, $100. Cameron LaFleur, $100.
And the phones keep ringing.
They just keep going.
That's
so I'm
wonderful.
I'm going
Thank
back
you so
here
much.
and see Jane Slider slid in. Jane, I didn't mean that. Jane Slider got in there at $450. I'm going back to the other categories because those are growing just as well. So moving down to the $50.
And we may not be able to read every $50 name. I don't know.
Ben and Amanda Carlisle, Chris
Look,
Richards,
here
Lori
he goes.
Wenzel, Lenore Gertzen, Ella Hammond, Sam Boguts, Anonymous, Harrison Parker, all $50. Thank you so much.
That anonymous person's pretty generous.
Yeah, Anonymous
They keep
has
giving.
got a lot of money.
They keep giving.
And then we go down to those who can give what they can. And this is fantastic because we had at the annual dinner a lot of people that would come up to us when we go down to the categories, and I think we stopped at 50. And then we would just blanket it and say, whatever you're able to give, you're able to give. And we ended it. But people like to and it's not meant to be showy, but they like to give.
I was
and
really
I had a lot of people
with the teenagers.
The
that asked
teenagers
about
that were working
Yeah.
that were working there came up and said, "Well, I just wanted to give $10."
Yeah.
You know, and whether you're 16, 26, 36, 56, sometimes $10 is a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and just because we had some people give 3,000, 1,500 doesn't mean you should shy away from giving the $10, $15 to $20. If that's what you're able to give, it's going to go towards something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's absolutely going to go towards something.
Yep.
Shaniqua Martin, $30. Carly Kleinhans, $20. Cassandra Van Dam, $20. Steve and Jesse Conkle, $25.
Thank you.
That is fantastic.
Amazing.
So that is wonderful. And I don't have access to our total round.
We'll wait for the thermometer to come up. Can you tell us about the end of the silent auction? We've passed that point, and
Oh, the silent auction is over with. So let's talk to the silent auction winners. Over the edge spot, Lori Sternberg.
Woo!
Winning bid, $700.
Yay, Lori!
500 Nordstrom Rack gift card and wine package. Sarah Thornburg, $450.
I'm going to be selling the chances to come share this bottle of wine with me. So if you want to just call in with another donation, I will put out the invitation.
And if I know Sarah and her wine, she'll share it. She gets what's on the inside of the bottle, you get what's on the outside.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being with us last Thursday night for our annual dinner Reimagined. We're so sorry about the technical difficulties there that cut off the last few minutes. We are most especially sorry that you didn't get to see Scott get the pie in the face. It was epic and unfortunately not recorded, so we can't show you the picture now. We don't have a still, but trust us, it was great, and thank you for getting us to that $20,000 mark. He's such a great sport, and he did such a great job, and we're really very thankful for Scott. And speaking of Scott, we need to take a minute to talk about Scott's wife, Laura Elwert. Laura has been our furniture coordinator and more recently director of operations, been here for over 10 and a half years, and she has a new opportunity and is going to be leaving us, and we're sorry to see her go. Laura has done an amazing job running our furniture program for these more than 10 years. She ran a very tight ship, a good program, super hyper organized, very popular with all staff members and with all the volunteers. And we're really sad to see her go, but we're really happy for her to have this great opportunity to start a new adventure in a new profession. So we wish her great luck. I wanted to take a minute to say thank you to the annual dinner committee, to volunteers Ann Boguts and Lauren Cole, board members Kristen Gapsky and Bob Thompson, who did an amazing job coming up with this great Reimagined dinner. And for the work of the staff who worked on this, Lori Sternberg, Director of Communications and Development, who led a team that did an amazing job, Amethyst Floyd, Megan Roxlitz, and the amazing Andrew Green, who did more things than you can imagine with technology. And they just did a great job. Hopefully next year we'll be together in person. That's what we prefer, but this was fun. It was a lot of work, but it was fun. And while we didn't meet our goal, we set a pretty lofty goal. We are really thankful for all of you and all of your support. We did raise just over $25,097, and that was amazing, and we really, really appreciate it. I suppose if somebody wants to write a $15,000 check, I could still wear the hippie costume around Ypsilanti, but, no pressure. Our mission of helping people in need and building community to end poverty goes on because of you and your support and your passion. And we don't know what 2021 is going to bring. Goodness knows if you had talked to any of us last year at this time, we would not have predicted what 2020 has been. But we do know that the work of Friends Indeed and the mission that you support will continue. It may not look like what it looked like 2 years ago, but it will continue. We thank you so much for all of your support. If you haven't done it yet, please go vote, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks.